नमस्कार, मैं हूं विशाल पांडे और इस वक्त की सबसे बड़ी खबर यही है कि ईरान ने इजराइल पर बीती रात लगभग 200 से ज्यादा मिसाइल से हमला किया है और ईरान ने कई ठिकानों को निशाना बनाने का प्रयास किया, खासतौर पर उत्तरी और मध्य इजराइल के इलाकों को। और इन हमलों के बाद पश्चिम एशिया में तनाव बहुत ज्यादा बढ़ चुका है। अमेरिका भी लगातार इजराइल के संपर्क में है, लेकिन अब इजराइल किस तरह से जवाब देगा ईरान को, इसी मुद्दे पर बातचीत करने के लिए हमारे साथ जुड़ रहे हैं इजरायली दूतावास के प्रवक्ता गाय निर, जो कि भारत में मौजूद हैं। वेलकम टू एबीपी न्यूज, मिस्टर गाय निर। माय फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज, ईरान हैज अटैक्ड इजराइल yesterday, over 200 missiles have been fired by Iran. So what will be the response from Israeli side as of now?
Hi Vishal, thank you for having me. As you said yesterday, we saw an escalation in the fight from Iran. They have fired over 180 ballistic missiles towards Israeli territory, focusing on civilian infrastructure and homes. And firing at Israel will result in severe consequences to Iran. Israel has the right and the duty to protect itself and its citizens. Israel will use all capabilities to defend itself based on international law.
Guy Nir, is Israel going to attack on Iran, and when Israel is planning any attack on Iran?
Iran will have to pay for its actions. When and where Israel will do this is up to us, and we're keeping the option to surprise our enemy, but it will come.
But Guy Nir, Iran is saying that they did attack in the self-defense, and Iran is also saying that they're attacking on Israel after the death of Hania and Hassan Nasrallah in Beirut. So how do you see these statements from Iran?
Iran is not attacking in self-defense because no one was fighting them, no one was launching anything at them. So I don't know where this claim of self-defense is coming from. I don't know what they're talking about. Hania, Israel didn't take any responsibility for Hania. For the last over 11 and a half months, Iran's proxies have been firing indiscriminately at Israel, putting our civilians in danger. They're saying that they're fighting back, that we have started this. It's complete nonsense.
Guy Nir, my straight question is that, will Israel go to war with Iran?
So, as I said before, Iran will have to pay for its actions. Iran needs to be sanctioned for the chaos that they're doing around the world and destabilizing the Middle East. And we have to put international pressure to make Iran stop with this and many other things that they're doing.
Mr. Nair, it has been almost a year since Hamas attacked last year on Israel around 7th of October. The war is still going on and Israel is doing war with Hamas, and there is some more fronts with Hezbollah and Houthis. And what are the situations of hostages in Gaza, and is there any chance of ceasefire with Hamas, Hezbollah and the Houthis?
That is a great question. Is there a chance of ceasefire? Israel has asked for ceasefire time and time again over the last year. I remind you that a year ago there was ceasefire. Israel did nothing to provoke the Hamas, Hezbollah, no one. This was single-handedly done on Israel. So asking Israel for a ceasefire, excuse you. If you start a war on Israel, you will get paid back for. If Hamas is beginning a war, then we will make sure to end this war. And to your second question about the hostages, we have right now over 100 hostages still in Gaza. From day one, our primary focus was to get these people back as soon as possible and healthy. We have been asking for international help, for diplomatic assistance. No positive response from Hamas. And right now to come and ask Israel for a ceasefire, excuse me, where have you been for the last, not you, but the people are asking for ceasefire. Where have you been for the last 11 and a half months, where we have been asking for our hostages back and to end this war? They started a war that they can't finish, and now they're crying that we're killing too many of their terrorists. I'm sorry, if you start a war with Israel, you're going to get attacked back.
Mr. Nir, if the war happens between Israel and Iran, what will be the impact on West Asia? What do you think? What will be the impacts, and what your message to your allies like America and other Western countries?
So we're working very closely with our international community, and they stand with Israel against the threats that the Iranian-backed terror axis is creating to destabilize the entire region. I truly hope that this doesn't escalate into a bigger war than it already is. Right now, Iran needs to understand that its actions will have to have counteractions from Israel. And hopefully, we want to stabilize back the region as soon as possible.
Mr. Nir, there is a question and everyone wants to know about this. How exactly Israel planned the assassination of Hassan Nasrallah in Beirut?
This has been planned for a long time now. We have been gathering a lot of intelligence for the last years to know where are all the high-ranked people. Where is the Hezbollah ammunition? This was planned for a long time and executed in a very short time to keep the element of surprise from them knowing that we're coming.
My last question is, Mr. Nir, that what is the current situation in Israel right now, in North Israel, in the Central Israel, and in the Southern Israel?
The current situation in Israel is tense. Right now, today we have our New Year's Eve, so people were ready to celebrate with their families at home. Right now, the situation is tense, so people are ready in case there's an escalation, which they all hope doesn't happen. They are closely monitoring the TV and applications to understand if there's any threat coming, and they're staying in near reach, near proximity to safe rooms. Almost all apartments in Israel have a safe room, and they are staying in a close proximity. So in case there's an alarm, they can go there and be safe to prevent themselves from getting injured if something like this escalates.
थैंक यू सो मच मिस्टर गाय नीर ज्वाइनिंग विद अस। तो ये थे गाय नीर जो कि इजरायली दूतावास के प्रवक्ता हैं। इन्होंने एबीपी न्यूज़ के साथ बातचीत में कहा कि इजराइल के पास राइट टू डिफेंस है, वो ईरान के हमलों का सही समय पर जवाब देगा। हालांकि कब जवाब देगा, किस तरह से जवाब देगा, इसका खुलासा तो इजरायली प्रवक्ता ने नहीं किया, लेकिन इजरायली प्रवक्ता ने साफ तौर से बताया है कि इजराइल जल्द ही ईरान को जवाब देगा। और इसके साथ ही साथ जो ताज़ा हालात इस वक्त इजराइल में है उसकी भी जानकारी दी कि लोगों में थोड़ा तनाव का माहौल है, लेकिन इजराइल पूरी तरह से तैयार है और अपने सहयोगी देशों के साथ लगातार इजराइल ने संपर्क बना रखा है।
एबीपी न्यूज़ आपको रखे आगे।